Hello, we are here again, Ingrid and Todd Pickett of Love First 365. We are joined by our good clients, and we just want you guys to come in on one of our little chats, and it's going to be good. So just stay tuned. And keep watching. Okay, honey, you start.
So can you guys just introduce yourselves, tell everybody who you are, how long you've been married, and what brought you to Love First?
So I'm Aisha Brown. This is
Delonte Brown.
we've been married for
21 years.
21 years.
Sound like me.
Yeah.
Been together since 96. So high school. So
Awesome.
basically grew up together. We have 2 kids, 2 boys, ages 21 and 23. And we got a grandson who's 3 years old, who's running the house.
Okay.
So what brought me here, so I follow, her name is Tierra, aka Mommy on the Move.
Yes.
And she mentioned you guys probably for over a year. And I just know when we got to a certain point where I felt like we needed help, you first came to my mind. I didn't want to I guess have anybody that knew us who I felt wouldn't be neutral. And she spoke so highly of you. And I was like, well, I talked to Delonte and I said, hey, what do you think about this? And he was open for it. So
Cool.
Tierra Haynes.
yes, yes.
Awesome.
So you guys are in
Ohio.
Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah,
All our life.
we are so glad that we could virtually do our clients and that we didn't have to be in the same town. It has been great for people because a lot of times people can't find counselors who look like them. And
Or that are relatable and real
Yes.
and not judgy and
Right.
other stuff.
right. And so we really do appreciate that. And what do you think was what really helped you guys? For you guys who are watching, Todd is really the marriage couple guru. He is the fixer, as some people call him. I don't too much do the couples. Todd has way more patience. I probably wouldn't be good at it. I would get straight to the point. The men probably would hate me. I mean, I'm called in sometimes, but Todd is the one. So what is it that you guys took from it that has helped you?
So I'm going to say this. I'll start out by saying how I knew this was the right place. Even though we're virtual, it doesn't feel like it.
Right.
And after a few, maybe 2 sessions, Todd was talking and I was look at him and say, how did he know that? What's going on? How does he know how I'm feeling? Or, that immediately I was like, okay, this is it. He can help us. Now we came, I felt like it, and even he said it. It was we weren't seeing eye to eye. We were letting outside things interfere with, our union. And to be honest, what I came in for, it was fixed, but I got a whole lot more out of it. Stuff that I didn't know we were missing. Todd showed us, and we're Christians, but we weren't. I'm gonna be honest, we didn't have a Christian marriage. And Todd showed us that, like I said, without being judgy and brought, different concepts in, and we did homework. And when we came on the next session, hey, did you do what I told you to do?
Yeah.
And I know for me, it has changed our marriage forever. After, being married for so long, things get stagnant and you don't put the effort in that you did when you first got together. And he totally revamped it to a certain point where we were good. And I still was asking him, hey, you want to meet with Todd? I don't know for what, but I'm not trying to backslide. So do we need to meet?
Right.
So what's your take on it?
My whole take on it was basically when she first introduced the idea of doing it, of course, I'm a guy. I'm like, man, I don't know this dude. I don't want nobody off of my business all like that.
Right.
But like she said, after like 1 or 2 sessions, I'm like, all right, as they say, real recognize real. Like, this is a real dude right here. It's relatable. He definitely gave me a lot of tools to put in my box to help me come out of my shell, because like with most guys, you know, we take a lot of stuff on the chin and we just suffer in silence. We don't say nothing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But no, he gave me some stuff like, no, it's not cool. Say something.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
right.
I'm pretty much like a typical guy. I'm gonna let a lot of stuff slide that I probably shouldn't let slide, and then it's gonna build, 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 and then it could be something small and minute, and then it's a volcano eruption.
Right.
So it's just like, all right, let's not get to that point. Let's not get to that point. So he definitely gave me a lot of tools to better express myself. Even if I think it's a small, because you know, I'm a guy's guy. I'm not very confrontational. I'm laid back.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you're like, I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. But
Right.
sometimes you got to.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to. And
Yeah.
it's okay. And it's cool to be able to see the issue from both sides of the coin.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all right to have those hard conversations. You don't
Mhm.
want to, but it's all right to. And
Mhm.
see that you have to and you need to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Things that I do know about him and I join with him is that we do take this very seriously.
Mhm.
Yes, you can go to a clinical therapist, but we do the clinical and the spiritual, which means we pray for our clients and we ask God for insight. So Aisha, you were speaking of that, and
Mhm.
really is able to kind of the Holy Spirit actually shows him things and he speaks on it. And that's one thing I think I really, really like about the way we do things. Delonte, I'm so glad that you were speaking about that, because most men don't want to do counseling. Even Todd, when we had our own issues, did not want to do counseling. But usually once people meet him for the like second or third time, the men, they're cool with it. And then they start referring people and so on. So thank you for allowing us to do what we were partnered to do. And saying that, has your partnership grown since?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I know it's love first, but Todd taught me I'm hard to work with. I know.
That's not, you were so, I'm gonna tell you, you were so, I love you guys like family. You guys are like family to me. And I love the fact that you both came into this and you took whatever I said and you did it, right? Like you didn't like say, oh, I'm not gonna do that or whatever. You just went in, and I love that about you guys. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
like I love the fact that you listened to both of us. You gave your honest opinion. And out of everything, I don't know if you remember, I want to say one of my best sessions. We were at it. And Todd let us go at it. He sat there and he listened, and then like later, 2 days later, I looked at him and told him, I said, we showed our tails on that session.
Man,
but it was needed.
right.
It was definitely needed.
And he was sitting there, he was just smiling.
He was smiling. But he let us go.
Right.
And he just knows what to say. And when you mention the Holy Spirit, I have to believe that, because the stuff that he would say, I would just be like, how he don't even know me. How?
Right.
It would be so true.
I think it really gave us a better spiritual connection.
Yes.
Oh, good,
Okay.
good.
It definitely gave us a better spiritual connection.
Good.
Yeah.
It's interesting because couples think that they're the only ones with problems.
Yep.
Right.
And it's so funny that you say he was smiling, because he probably had just gotten off with another couple doing the same thing. Because everybody has the same problems. It's just that you don't know that you do, you know?
Yes.
Right.
And it's so hard for us because we want to say, y'all are not unique. This, this is a problem that most couples have. Of course, we don't say that a lot because it kind of just we don't want to dismiss your issue or the person's issue.
Yeah, good point.
But we love that we can help couples, and it can elevate couples, to a different type of relationship. I know for us, we have done plenty of counseling with our mentors. And as a matter of fact, we do it, they check up on us and we have marriage maintenance. How has that helped y'all? Have y'all had any marriage maintenance after your first?
So, yeah, I was actually gonna say that because we were good. We're like, all right, we don't need no more.
Mhm.
And about 3-4 months went past, maybe 5, and you go to backslide, you forget the stuff, and guess what? Hey, Ty, we got to get back on for another however many sessions.
Right.
Because I feel like maintenance wise, even if it's a check-in, hey, and the only reason I say maintenance is because even though I came in with my issue, I got so much more out of it. It was more issues than I thought. So I think initially, you know, I hear about premarital, which is something we never did. We didn't do premarital counseling. We were young, far from our mind, but the maintenance thing is a must for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How old were you guys when you got married?
I
Ooh.
had just, no, was I 21? I was 21. And so you had to be like 20.
No, because you had Tayshawn when you was 21.
Okay, so maybe 22. I had Jaden
I'll
close.
say you was 23 and I was like
I was-
So
20.
he knows all the dates and stuff. I see.
Look.
I know them too.
I'm good with a while ago now. 5 minutes from now, I'm fall off.
That's a good
Right, he's not lying. He's not lying.
right.
So we're young.
You guys were really young. Wow.
Early 20s.
Yeah,
Mhm.
early 20s.
Definitely early 20s.
You know, having kids and, you know,
Mm-hmm.
a blessing that we're here after so long because people don't make it this long.
They
But I know over the past couple years, like I said, I have no doubt that whatever we go through, we can work through it.
Absolutely.
But hey, and we joke so many times, he'll say something in the store. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call Ty because
Right. So recently, recently we had a situation arise, and I'm just like, man, here we go. I'm like, I don't know. I can't get no wins in this thing. I don't know what's going on. Let me hit tied up. I shot him a text.
and that's big because he did not do that.
awesome.
Yeah, so I shot him a text. I gave him a brief synopsis of what's going on, and then he ended up, I think I ended up calling you.
Yeah.
And we talked for a little minute. He was like, "Well, do you want me to call?" I'm like, "No, don't call me. I'm gonna try to see if it, if it worked." Wasn't working. So we came. I reached out to him, and we ended up setting up a session or whatever the case may be. And I just came clean. I was like, "Look, I'm already called Todd already." And so I seen her in her face right
Yeah,
there,
that's
like,
huge.
like,
That's
oh,
huge.
okay.
To me, that showed growth, and
Yeah.
no, he gained something because he would have never done that.
Yeah.
Because like in our peer group that we have in our city that we stay in, I think a lot of our peers look to us as like a power couple, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
From the outside looking in, they probably don't think we don't have no problems, no issues and stuff, but we do. But the thing is, we don't share with everybody.
Gotcha.
Mhm,
But I think it's important. People need to.
Yeah,
Counseling is not bad.
it's not bad. I wish that was something that
Mhm.
like counseling and therapy was something that was big with the generation before us, like with our moms and dads and stuff like that, because they didn't have that.
Mhm.
Nope.
They didn't have that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have done it anyway.
Yeah, for
No,
real.
'cause they don't want nobody off in their business.
Right. Right.
Well, I think that it's one of the things that we live by is if I feel like I can't handle something, we have given each other permission to call up our mentors to
Mhm.
tell on each other.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because if you don't do that,
Yeah.
that's because men usually want to keep their business to themselves.
Mhm.
Women we'll call somebody,
Yeah, we will.
give each other permission to do it.
Yeah.
That opens it up for constant help
Yeah.
Mhm.
without argument about the help.
And you don't have to feel like you're hopeless or you're trapped or like, man, like, because there were times where I felt like this ninja will not hear me
Mhm.
and she is stuck in her way
Mhm.
and I'm about to blow up because I can't get her to hear me, but I have somebody I can call and pick up the phone and say, yo, your girl is tripping. I need you to come. And I know that she gonna get called. She gonna get the right
Yep.
information and all of that. This
And
and
it's
that.
never a beat down.
Yeah,
Yes.
You
Right.
know, and that's why I love our mentors. They don't beat us down. We can call them and they will show me the error of my ways.
Yep.
And if it's not the error, if I'm not in error,
Mm-hmm.
it helps me not beat him down if he's in error.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So it's a real thing for us. And because I want people to know we're not just giving this, we're doing this.
Right.
Yes.
We don't preach it without doing it,
Doing it. Yeah.
you know, so.
And I'm 100% confident that if he called Todd will let me, hey, Aisha, come on now. What's
Right.
going on?
Mhm.
You know, and you actually need that person to tell you, hey, you're not doing right.
Right.
I really love talking to you guys though, because I feel like whenever we meet, I feel like God is always in it, you know.
Yes.
And
Definitely.
and Delonte, I appreciate you letting me love on your wife because I really feel like she's my daughter, and she lets me treat. I appreciate you, Aisha, because I know I'm not your father, but you let me treat you like
Yep.
I'm your father, and you know you really listen to me, and that's a big deal to me. Like I feel like you're both really submitted to God, not me, in the process, and really and I feel like that's why you've had so much success, because you've been submitted to God in the process. And I believe that God puts people in your lives just like he did us.
Definitely.
Help us do that. And I really appreciate that about both of you. And Delonte, I appreciate the fact that you trust me with your wife and that she knows she can call me and you're okay with her calling me. And
Yeah.
Aisha's okay with you calling me as well. And that's just a really beautiful thing. And I really love the relationship. I believe in lifelong relationships.
Mhm.
And so I love the fact that this wasn't something we started and just ended, but it's been this ongoing thing, and that we've all been growing from it and growing in it, and that our relationship has been growing through it as well.
Yeah, I mean, anybody marriage is hard.
Mhm.
You got, and to be able to have somebody to navigate, we can talk to each other, but we need somebody else at times. So to know that we have somebody to go to is, like I said, you guys have been a blessing. You just don't even know.
I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Well, that is good. I think this was very good. I know it helped someone. Thank you guys so much
Not a
for
problem.
going with us. And guys, if you want to follow us, we have several platforms. They'll be in the post below, and we will see you on the other side. Have a
Thanks.
Good.
great day.